Hey geometry students. Okay, so here is a little quick review on special right triangles. Remember there are two types of special right triangles. There are 45, 45, 90 triangles and 30, 60, 90 triangles. And today you're going to be finding the area and perimeter of some shapes, but to be able to do that, I want to review over this because you're going to have to use this information today to find some of the pieces that you're needing to be able to do that. So this is just a quick review on these two triangles. Okay, I put at the top here, and y'all excuse my drawing here. I drew this by hand, so it's a little rough, but okay, this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and remember your rules. If those two angles are equal, the legs are equal, and the hypotenuse is the leg times the square root of 2. Okay, and then a 30, 60, 90 triangle is a little bit different. There's what we call a short leg, which is across from the 30-degree angle. There's a long leg, which is across from the 60-degree angle. And then there's a hypotenuse, okay? And so those are different rules. Across from the short leg is x. You double the short leg to get the hypotenuse, and you do the short leg times the square root of 3 to get the longer leg. So let's just keep that in mind. And I've attached for this section a sheet that I made for y'all at the beginning of the year that you can save just for your notes with all these rules on it. Okay, so a couple of examples of a 45, 45. Let's just call this the first example and this the second example. They may give you the leg. If they give you the leg, that's what I call the easy one, okay? If this is 3, this has to be 3 because they're the same. And the hypotenuse is just the leg times the square root of 2. So that's all you do there. Okay, but they might give you the hypotenuse. If they give you the hypotenuse and you have to go back, then you are going to divide by the square root of 2. Okay, and you can do that on your calculator. 9 divided by, and especially for this, normally I don't like for you to have decimals, but it's okay when we're doing area. I'm okay with a decimal. So 9 divided by the square root of 2 is 6. Let's just call that 6.4. So both of these legs are going to be 6.4. Okay. All right, so a 30, 60, 90, I'll call this 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 different things that they can give you. If they give you what's across from the 30, that would be the short leg. If they give you the short leg, the hypotenuse is double the short leg. So for that example, that would be 8. And the long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3. Okay, so that would be how that would work. Okay, they may give you the hypotenuse. If they give you the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90, remember, the hypotenuse is double the short leg. So if the hypotenuse is 10, the short leg is 5. And again, there's notes on all of this. On the notes, it'll say if you have this, do this. If you have that, do that. So that'll help you, I think, if you look at the notes. And then, of course, 5 square root of 3, short leg times the square root of 3 would be the long leg. Okay, all right, they may give you the long leg, okay? If they give you the long leg, divide by the square root of 3, okay? So we're going to do 6 divided by square root of 3, and that's giving you 3.5 for your short leg, and remember, you double your short leg to get your hypotenuse, so multiply times 2. All right, so that's just a quick little review on your special right triangles.